I also want to welcome the Ambassador and also to the campaigners in the gallery and also the ones outside Leinster House today. I'm proud to be able to speak on this historic day as Ireland finally recognises the state of Palestine. It's been 10 years since the Dáil unanimously supported the Sinn Féin motion calling for Ireland to recognise Palestine. It should not have taken 10 years, but it did. Now, for not the first time, the Irish people are ahead of the Irish government. The Irish people have always recognised Palestine. For decades, people of Ireland have wholeheartedly stood side by side with the Palestinian people in their struggle for freedom and justice, a struggle that we Irish know only too well. Both Ireland and Palestine have a shared history of struggle against partition and oppression. So today, Leinster House joins thousands, I should say, of ordinary houses right across Ireland who have always flown the Palestinian flag for decades. But while recognition is historic, it must not be the end. Words without sanctions are absolutely futile. The Irish government must now take the steps in supporting the Palestinian people to secure a viable and free Palestine. We must sanction Israel for their ongoing gross violations of international law. Ireland must enact the Israeli Settlement Divestment Bill. It must enact the Occupied Territories Bill. It must join the ICJ case against Israel, and it must increase funding to UNRWA. Israel must be held to account. Israel must face sanctions. No more excuses. Ireland must use our position to persuade and pressurise the European government or the European Union to act. The EU has failed to take any meaningful action against Israel. The European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has provided cover for Israeli war crimes. What we are witnessing right now in Gaza is ethnic cleansing. This is a war crime. This is genocide. This week, the Palestinian people who moved to a so-called safe zone in Rafah were bombed out of existence. Children were burnt alive as they slept. It is beyond words. The people of Gaza have nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Imagine the torture of knowing that each moment could be our last as the bombs rain down. And if they survive the bombs, they wait to face starvation and famine. This famine is man-made. The Israel blockade must be lifted right now. A ceasefire must happen right now. And America must stop supplying Israel with the arms. Emotion.